Here is what I am wearing, just some leggings, a very big oversized white sweater, and then my denim jean jacket. I just made myself an iced honey and brown sugar latte, and I'm wearing my Sambas. I've been feeling so uninspired with my wardrobe and what to wear lately just because I feel humongous, to be completely honest. I'm so big. I'm almost 38 weeks pregnant and I'm definitely feeling it, but I'm headed off to an OB appointment, so I wanted to turn on the camera and say hello. I want to bring you guys along for the day. It's pretty gloomy outside, so we're staying comfy and cozy. And then at a doctor's appointment, they do all the measurements and things like that, so I don't really like to wear jeans just because it's so much more of a hassle to have them measure my stomach and do all of the things that they need to do with kind of some bulkier pants on. So I always wear some comfy pants to my doctor's appointment, but it just makes for a more casual fit of the day. Hi you guys, welcome to the vlog. I kind of have fallen off. I've not been super productive and on top of filming either for like short form and TikTok or YouTube, and I've kind of just been like, well, I'm at the end of my pregnancy and I definitely am in the headspace of anything can happen at any point. And while that's true, at the same time, it could also be a month until I give birth. And so I'm trying to wrap my head around that and then use my time well on top of that. I don't want every day just to be a waiting game just for me to not be as productive as I can be, if that makes sense. I just feel like you get to the end of your pregnancy and you're like, oh my gosh, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be this week. And then that week ends and it's like, well, it could also be like 3 to 6 weeks from now too. So all of that being said is sorry for the delayed uploads these last few months, but I'm back today. I want to bring you guys along for a few days in the life and especially to do kind of a full-on nesting vlog. I had my last baby shower last Sunday and got so many sweet, cute things. And I feel like I've been really on top of things this week, which I'm very thankful for. I have washed all my baby clothes, I've washed all my swaddles and burp cloths and things like that, and just need to put them away. I've ordered a ton of things on Amazon, kind of the last few things that we need to put together the nursery or I need for postpartum, things like that. So I want to show you guys some of what that looks like. I am off to my OB appointment. I'm weekly now, which is also crazy, but they've been going really well, so I'm very thankful for that. Baby seems healthy. I feel great, besides just feeling big and normal pregnancy things. Okay, we are in the nursery now, and I wanted to show you guys some things that I have already prepped, really just like in the last few days to the last week for baby boy. Again, I've kind of been in this like weird limbo of wanting to prep as much as possible, but then also not really knowing what to expect or when he'll come. So I feel like I'm kind of in a good spot where I'm getting things done, but I'm also not like stressed out. I have a lot of stuff piled on the glider, and then this whole bag is all washed and clean. I have clean clothes up there. I have clean clothes up on the changing table. I did want to show you what I have in my diaper caddies. How cute is this diaper caddy? This one is going to be downstairs on the couch. The nursery and our bedroom is both upstairs, so I wanted to have a diaper caddy ready for the downstairs area. I really, really love our living room and I spend a lot of time in there, so I'm gonna keep it down in our living room. But I just stocked it with newborn diapers and then obviously wipes. I registered for all of the Honest brand things for bath time and things like that, so someone got me a diaper cream that I'm gonna keep down there. I also have a nipple balm and then a deodorant, which actually I might put this deodorant in the diaper caddy for next to my bed just to have it a little bit more accessible. I don't really feel like I need this as much downstairs. And then someone also got me this changing pad, which I think is so nice to have. I'll keep this kind of with the caddy just for downstairs, but I will also bring this in my diaper bag. It'll just be nice to have downstairs and accessible. I am gonna put one more thing in this diaper caddy that I have now cleaned, and that is like a nursing cover. I got the cutest swaddles, the cutest blankets, and like muslin nursing covers. I registered for a bunch of the Mushy brand muslin swaddles. So these are 3 of them. This is like little boats in the ocean. This is a green and beige stripe one. And then this is the cutest pattern of kites. You can see that. I think this one's my favorite, the kite one. I also registered for this blue one, and then I received this one with the little bees on it at my last shower, which I am over the moon about because I think it's so cute. The patterns are incredible. Pre-washed, so they're already like pre-shrunk, and they're so soft. I think it'll be so nice, especially because I'm having a spring baby going into the summer. It's nice to have a lightweight get options, whether it's to shield from the sun but still have good ventilation in the car seat or in a stroller, or just a more lightweight swaddle option. So I'm so happy with all of these, and I seriously cannot get over the patterns. They're just my favorite things ever. So I think I'm gonna put this blue one for downstairs in the diaper caddy. Okay, it's quite a bit later. I'm about to start dinner, but I just went outside and did chores, so I just changed into some shorts and a sweatshirt. I'm gonna start on dinner. I haven't made like a real dinner in a while, and that's because Caleb, my husband, has been traveling for, I want to say like the last 6 to 9 months. Pretty consistently, he's been gone 5 days a week and then comes home on the weekends. That has ended as of last night. He got home last night from a job he was working on out in Virginia. And so we have him home. He's in the office here locally and gets to come home every evening, which I'm so excited about, but I'm also not used to, and so I'm just so out of my rhythm of making meals and being on top of meal prepping and things. So I did a big grocery haul earlier this week. I'm gonna make a salmon rice. I have sweet potatoes and asparagus, but I think I'm just gonna make asparagus on the side. I honestly love cooking so much. I used to cook a lot more when we were living in California, but I do feel like that's something that will be kind of new to my content. Just like I said, I feel like I live off of girl dinners, which has been so nice, and I have no complaints about it because it's just easy. But I do want to challenge myself and get better at cooking and cooking more consistently, which will happen now that Caleb's home full time. This is brown sugar, paprika, garlic, salt, and then steak seasonings. And then I put a little bit extra salt in just to balance out the brown sugar. And I'm just gonna coat both sides of the fish with this. I already patted the fish dry and then drizzled some olive oil over both sides. And I'm just going to pack this on both sides and let it sit while I prep everything else. I'm going to eat mine with some avocado that I have in yum yum sauce, but this is the spread. It looks so good. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. It is the most beautiful day, so I'm gonna try to get things done quickly around the house before I hang out outside for a lot of the day. At least that's the hope. I want to go on lots of walks since it's like in the 60s, 70s, and the sun is out. Caleb and I just went and got breakfast with his parents and our nieces and nephews. It's Good Friday, so he has off work, which is so nice. I want to show you guys what we did last night. It was like 9:30 last night, and Caleb and I were just hanging out up in the room. Caleb was reading a book in the glider, and I went ahead and started organizing all of the clothes because it was just getting to the point where it was like kind of overwhelming and there was just so much on the floor and I kept piling stuff in here. So I want to show you guys what I have in the dresser. Okay, so first thing for here is this mirror will actually not stay in here. I want a bigger mirror, but I just wanted to see what a mirror would look like here. And then I put this lamp here from one of Caleb and I's side tables that I'll replace with a different lamp, but I thought this one was cute for in here. I don't really feel like this space is that big as far as like having some kind of like diaper caddy here. In this top drawer, I haven't put a lot of things. I think this is just gonna be a very miscellaneous drawer. I took off the straps that go on this changing mat because I will never leave my baby up here just to sit. It's nice to have like if I had another toddler and was like running around, but I don't feel like I need these right now, but I do have them in here so I can strap them back on as like a safety measure if I need them. This is where we get to the fun part. I have so many things organized. These are all our newborn clothes and outfits. I did sleepers, some more sleepers, some cute outfits. These are all like onesies. There's a few outfits back here. I have some more sleepers over here, burp cloths, socks, and then some more like sleepers pajamas. Some of these are for a little bit cooler weather, so I don't know if we'll end up using those. And then I still have more clothes to put down here, but as of last night, this is just what I folded and put down here. Good morning, happy Saturday. It is the gloomiest day outside, which has made for a very slow, nice morning. I think there's supposed to be thunderstorms literally all day until like 5 or 6 p.m. tonight. So I saved a lot of the kitchen things that I was gonna do yesterday, or I knew I needed to do this weekend, until today because I knew I was just gonna be inside a lot more. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday. We're going over to our pastor's house for lunch, and I'm going to make a carrot cake. I make a carrot cake for every Easter. Well, I have for like the last 3 Easters, I think. And so I want to keep that trend going. It's also my favorite cake. I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup just to kind of get me through the day and make me feel a little bit more put together. Do my hair as well because I slept on it wet, and this is just what I get whenever I sleep on it. And it air dries. It's always a little funky in some places. Not a whole lot.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a good.
Okay, I planned to show a little bit more of what I was doing, but I was on the phone with my mom the whole time, which I cannot complain about. I feel like whenever I get a good chunk with my mom just to talk on the phone, it's so nice. I love this. I think this is like a 1 1/4 or 1.5 inch barrel, and it's the Revlon pretty cheap clamp barrel, but it has lasted me so long. I think I've had this for maybe like 3+ years. I really like the results that I get with this curling iron. Okay, the bed will be made in a minute, but I'm going with the belly out and just some linen pants. I tried on like 3 different pairs of pants and was like, you know what, I'm just going with white, which is, I feel like, always a risk because I always spill things on myself, especially while cooking, but I think it'll be okay. When I say that, watch me spill something. The belly is out for our 38-week benchmark today. I know it doesn't look like it in our room because our bed is unmade, but one hack for keeping your house consistently picked up and cleaned is just be at the end of your pregnancy. I feel like I'm constantly like very meticulously putting things away, like organizing, actually cleaning things correctly, and not just like surface cleaning, if that makes sense. I feel like my house is the cleanest it has been in so long. I literally wiped down baseboards and took a magic eraser to all of our white trim downstairs in the kitchen for like a few hours. That's how detailed I've gotten with my cleaning, just being in nesting mode and wanting to be ready whenever baby comes. It also helps that my mom is coming to stay with us for a while, and I'm like, my mom cannot see my house in this state. So those two things combined have kept me really on top of my cleaning game. We gotta tell them what we're doing. Do you know what the salad is called that we're making?
Salad dressing.
We're making Caesar salad again to take over to Grandma and Grandpa's, my in-laws' house. We're all eating steak and Caesar salad. And Liam came over and is helping us.
I am.
Right now I'm cutting croutons up.
You are the chef.
And Caleb and Liam are in charge of the dressing. You can stay in here or go out with him. It's whatever you want. Bye, Liam.
Bye.
mess up. We're gonna reassure the family that the recipe is followed perfectly. And then watch this back.
The proof is in the pudding. Last time we had trouble finding a recipe that actually worked. So this time we're hoping to have a little bit better luck in the recipe department. Well, we should, because this is the recipe that we used and we actually liked second time around.
I'm going back outside.
Okay,
Alright,
sounds
see you,
good.
bye.
All right.
Beef. That's how they all were. Wow. Oh my gosh, though. You, my wife, may have outdone yourself this time.
That is one good looking Caesar salad.